Well, g'day guys. Just before we jump into today's video, we want to let you know about a special birthday giveaway we got running. So it was both of our birthdays this week, and we're running a giveaway with the help from our mates at Stratus Outdoors. They've jumped in to help us celebrate, and they're giving away 2 of their everyday camp chairs. So for your chance to win those, head over and check out our Facebook and Instagram pages. There's posts on there that give you all the details of how you enter.
They've also given us 10% off everything in their website for you guys. So anything that you see on their website, use the code TLP, like the Lifestyle Pioneers TLP, TLP10, and you'll get 10% off anything on their website. So go jump, have a look at that, get yourself some new camping gear.
I'll leave a description.
Our birthdays.
Yep, I'll leave a link in the description for that below. All right, guys, this is our last travel video in Tassie. Can't wait to show you this one. Bay of Fires, absolute cracker.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think, and don't forget to stick around to the end for the outtakes. We know you guys love those. All right, let's dive into it. Well, welcome to the Bay of Fires. This is a stunning coastal region in Tasmania that will take your breath away. In this video, we're going to explore some of this region's amazing beaches, making it a must-see destination for anyone. We camped at Swimcart Beach, which is a free national park camping area that also has toilets, and it's got to be one of our favourite camping spots in Tasmania so far. Now, although the beach isn't the best spot for swimming, we had a great few days exploring the beach in between schooling and working, and it was really nice just to stop and take a breath and just rest for a while and enjoy the surrounding area. Now, the name Bay of Fires might make you think of the fiery orange lichen covering the granite rocks along the shore that strikingly contrasts with the white sand and turquoise water. And that's what we assumed as well, but it actually comes from the Aboriginal fires which were seen by Captain Tobias Furneaux in 1773 when he sailed past the area.
All right, we're on a mission to get to this beach. Okay, so it's north of Cozy Corner North Beach, and it just looks like this cracking little beach. You can see it. There's just some rocks you got to get around. So we just jumped on Google Maps, put it on satellite mode. We're gonna just go for a wander and see if we can find a little side track that heads down to it. There's just this one little bay that would be so incredibly protected by rocks on either side and from the wind. So that's how we roll sometimes. We just go for a sticky beak, and it means, yeah, hopefully we'll find somewhere where there's less people but out of the wind, great for swimming, and we'll have it to ourselves.
Not that the kids are very supportive of our exploration, because they're, oh, can we just go to the beach? Can't we just go to the beach? Yeah, I'm trying. I'm going to get you there. It'll be worth it. Just bear with me.
Unless they can't stop us, they're going to pay for us. Because this track is bumpy. Eventually it's all be like Tassie number plates too. Yeah, awesome. You know, it's a good sign when the car park is filled with only Tasmanian number plates.
Go left, Viv.
Oh, it's gonna be cold? How cold is it?
Woo. She's a bit fresh. Come on, you're chickening out. No. That's not how it works. I've got the camera. You don't get to just take the camera. Okay, you throw it to me and I'll throw it back to you.
This morning we got up, watched the sunrise. It was beautiful at Swimcart Beach, like just stunning. It was such a hard place to leave. We've just come from St Helens towards Policeman Point, and the road was looking great. We were just commenting, and it's probably our fault, on how good the road was. And then it's all turned to custard. So the first part is a sealed track, and we were just saying it's probably the best road we've seen in Tasmania, and then it's just finished and gone to these corrugations. So we just pulled over, let the tyres down just to prevent any damage. I just had a look in the van. The corrugations have opened the tap, so the tap had gone because normally what I do when we pack up is obviously we kill all the 12 volt. We've got a switch that kills all the 12 volt, and normally I drain the tap so that whatever's residual in the pump doesn't come out. I didn't do it this time, of course, and so the tap opened, and I think it's about half a litre of water has come out and has gone into the sink, which is totally fine, not a big issue. It's just a reminder that if we'd just filled our water tanks and I hadn't killed that 12 volt, that would have been 90 litres of water down the sink or into the van. So if you don't have the 12 volt switch, turn your water taps off at the actual pump. There should be a on-off switch for your pump. So yeah, that's a hot tip. Like our flick mixer, I think that's what you call them, a flick mixer. It's just like you pull it. On corrugations, it just bounces open. So we learned that the hard way in the Flinders Ranges. It's 2 years of travel. These things still happen. So bless Simon, he's letting down the air in the tyres so that we have a bit of a smoother ride from here on into Policeman's Point. Wow, we made it to Policeman's Point. It's a pretty sweet little campsite. We found this beautiful little gum tree, and our mates that we've been travelling with through Tassie with us as well. So it just worked out. Tassie's one of those beautiful places where it's really easy to just catch up and then go your separate ways and then catch up again and then go your separate ways and then catch up again, which is really nice when you've got kids and they all get along. And yeah, you should see James and his little mate. It's the same age as him. They've just been playing Uno and just dancing around and making their own games and having little Lego parties. It's just really sweet when you always get parent guilt when you feel like your kids are missing out. And I feel good that James has got himself a friend finally that's not his brother. So, and that they've been able to play and see each other, and they're just on each other's level. And yeah, he's really loving it. And so, we're really loving travelling through Tassie and doing a lot of social stuff. So let's go find this beach and show you what it looks like. Well, this is a pretty cracking spot. Have a go at this. It looks like a good fishing hangout, just quietly. Not that I know that much about fishing, but it's a cool little estuary. James is already in the naughty corner. Yeah. I've just come down here and Simon's got him in the naughty corner already. Oh dear, parenting on the road. Anywhere's a naughty corner. I'll just take the kids for a walk so you could relax.
You didn't have to come. Did you think?
Simon goes, I'll take the kids for a walk and see what this looks like so you can sit here and relax.
I never said that.
2 minutes later,
That's
I get a
lie.
phone call. Hey, Dale, it's pretty good here. Do you mind bringing all this kids' swimming gear?
No, it's not. You're telling a curly story.
and can you lock all the caravan and everything up that I just left everything lying out so you can come down?
No, this is not true. I was doing a recce. I said I'll go down and see what it's like, and I got down and I thought, bloody good down here. Liz will be disappointed if she misses out. So I rang her and said, if you want to come down, it's bloody good down here. While you're coming, make sure you lock everything up and bring the kids' swimming gear.
We've got something pretty special planned for dinner. Yesterday we had 2 amazing people just come by, and they knew we were at Swimcart Beach because they follow us on Instagram. They dropped by with a lobster for us.
Tonight we're going to knock up some pizzas for dinner, something we have done before but haven't done in ages. So really excited about this. We do pizzas in the Weber. We don't carry a pizza stone or anything fancy like that. We just have an oven tray that we chuck the pizzas in the Weber, and well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but previously, it's worked out really, really well. So fingers crossed it works out well again.
I had to drink the whole bottle to get the rolling pin.
We did end up getting a crayfish, so we're going to throw a couple of pizzas together. One is going to have pulled pork with a bit of apple. First one we're knocking up is a bit of leftover steak with some tomato and capsicum and a few things. Liz is just making that now, and then we're going to do the lobster pizza as the grand finale. Feeling completely spoiled. It's going to be awesome. We make the bases in the Thermomix. Thermomix bases, we've done them heaps before, and they always work out well. So saves having to buy bases, obviously, but it also means it's just all easy to come by pantry ingredients that we nearly always have in the van. So we find pizzas are a really good way to just use up leftovers. So as I said, we're using up leftover pulled pork and leftover steak. Throw a couple of veggies or whatever you got on there, some olives, anything else long life that you like, and it makes a great pizza. We've used zucchini, we've used heaps of different stuff before to make up some cracking pizzas. So the poor old Weber's not the cleanest it's ever been. I throw it up on this oven rack. I'll show you in a minute as I put this one in. Actually, Liz, if you want to bring it over and chuck it on. Liz is just standing here in the back end like a model ready to go.
Show you what I've made.
It's looking good. So
Looking
we'll throw that
good.
straight in. We'll lift this up.
Why do you do that, Dal? I'll tell you why.
I just have it sitting up on that oven rack, a bit like a trivet, just to get it up off the base, up off the hot barbecue plate so it doesn't burn the bottom out of it. It works pretty well.
He does it for me because I hate burnt pizza.
Liz does it, and Liz has a pretty low tolerance for charcoal, so I'll eat it, but so, you know, I might accidentally burn one. Maybe the lobster one will accidentally get a bit overcooked. We'll get this one cooked up, we'll get a couple of pizzas into the kids so then they leave us alone, and then we'll get the crayfish one mostly to ourselves, hopefully. I can barely put a sentence together, I'm that excited.
That's the plan anyway. The kids are so keen for this crayfish. They're like, where's our crayfish? Where's our crayfish? I'm like, mate, I am not wasting crayfish on you guys, but I'll give them a little bit. Give them a little bit.
We're midway through the steak pizza, and the barbecue's pretty much caught on fire because I don't really clean it, and so we've got a fat fire going on. But on the plus side, it's got the temperature right up, which is exactly what you want for pizza. So I'm hoping it's going to be a win, but it's going to be a very, very smoky pizza, I think. Oh yeah, I reckon that's good.
Mama, you're going to burn yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Look
going
at
to.
that.
And the steak there's crisping up at the ends. I've just got to get something to get it out here. That looks alright, eh? She's bubbling away. If you could smell it, it's good. If you haven't done pizzas on your Weber, what's going on here?
Who's been in here digging into the crayfish?
You get out of there. How's the teeth on him? His front two teeth are just about to go up the top. He hasn't lost them yet, and they've just been sitting there poking out like little. You've got little crayfish feelers hanging out the front of your head, Harrison. Come here. Come and show everyone.
Crayfish. Yummy crayfish.
How's your teeth sticking out though? You look like you got crayfish antennas.
Crayfish.
So good. All right, we'll get this. I'll lift it out. We'll let it cool down a little bit, and then then I'll chop it up. So it actually works out pretty well. Obviously, it's pretty impractical to carry a pizza stone around with us everywhere, but the old baking tray does the job especially for this deep pan style pizza. We'll reuse that. I'll let that cool down a bit, and then we can start making the next one in the pan. I reckon that's on a winner though. Geez, that looks good. Oh yeah. I think it's going to be very hot, but spot on. Yeah, nice crunchy base. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want everything to fall off. Nice crunchy base. Oh, this big deep pan. Oh, man. Winner, Liz. Absolute winner.
Good?
Oh,
Did you get the end with onion?
I don't know. I got the mushroom end. Is that
Yeah,
the onion end?
mushroom end, yeah.
Oh, it's sensational. Boys, you want to get a plate each and I'll get you some pizza?
What's this one?
Hold it carefully with 2 hands.
What?
It might be hot, all right, so.
All right, so this next pizza is like a little bit of a Tassie special. So we've got some pulled pork from when I stayed on a powered site when I was in Hobart. So we've got pulled pork, fresh Tassie apples, which are insane. If you're in Tassie, get the apples. They're just so good. Anything that says Tasmanian apples, just get that. It's got cabbage and onion on it. So it's kind of like a pulled pork slaw pizza. I'm just tossing up whether it's got enough moisture in it. So I think I'm just going to go to town with the cheese.
Yeah.
And that'll be the goods.
We bought some fresh thyme for the crayfish pizza, but I reckon that'll go wicked on there too.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah,
Okay.
just a few little leaves of thyme on top and be on the money. See, obviously the foil helps to stop it from sticking to the pan, but also the pan's not real clean, so it's a good way to cover up the dirty pan as well and stop the stuff from sticking to the pizza.
This is my proud of myself face. I'm so proud of myself. Look at this. That's perfection. So excited for this crayfish one. It's going to be so good. What's the difference between a lobster and a crayfish? Can you leave me a comment? I have no idea.
Okay, I think this pork one's nearly done, but the kids reckon they're full from that last steak one, and we're trying to save ourselves a little bit for this cray pizza, and we reckon we've got enough cray meat and bases to do 2 cray pizzas. So this pork one's going to go straight into the leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Is going to be cold pizza, which I'm pretty excited about this quality. So I'm going to whip it out now and just chop it up and throw it in a container to throw in the fridge in a minute.
All right, crayfish pizza is on. It's got olive oil, garlic, crayfish, cheddar cheese, parmesan cheese, thyme, onion, and then at the end we're going to drizzle some lemon over the top.
Sensational. Not that I'm surprised. Plenty of garlic, but it's good.
Good?
Yeah.
You happy with it?
Yeah.
Best way, I reckon it was the winning way to use 1 crayfish to feed the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Spread 1 cray across 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us in Tassie. We have absolutely had a ball here. We've been here for just a bit over 2.5 months now. We've only got a couple of days left on our travels, and then we're jumping back on that ferry and heading back to the mainland. So we're going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys have loved it, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Would you give the crayfish pizza a go, or what you would do with the crayfish? Let us know if you got given a crayfish, what you would do with it. Our next travel episode is going to be just a massive video wrapping up Tassie. So basically what we would tell our mates if they were planning a trip. So favourite spots, where to go, what to be aware of, all the things that you wish you knew before you came. That's what the next travel episode will be. In the meantime, we've got the Off-Grid series coming out. Stick around, and exciting things coming up. So we'll see you next Sunday. In the meantime, I'm going to kick back here and enjoy the last few days in this little island that is bloody paradise. So enjoy. See you next Sunday. It's special.
You're special.
It's just a reminder that... Oh, let's cargo. Oh yeah, dust. Dust in your face. That's the best. Thanks for slowing down, mate. Hang on a second. Hold your horses. Can't talk yet.
But yeah, looking forward to showing this lobster one. So I've just cut up all the lobster. Got all the not lobster. Liz, do you want to come and let's have a look? Do you want to come and film it, sweetheart? Oh, baby, I love your way.
Well, How am I going to wrap this up?